I just almost died. Swear to God on my life. That's all it takes right there. Ah.
This guy.
Dude,
2 pieces.
I hope you know. I thought I was gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to sacrifice our entire day for Jamie O'Brien's amusement and entertainment. We are about to go on his boat right now. We had a strict deadline to be there at 9 and it's 8:59, so we're gonna be a couple minutes late, but we're going tuna fishing. So, wish us luck. Hopefully we score the big tuna.
Fish on! Oh! This is gonna be awesome.
All right. Whoa, that glare's bad. Here we go. Let's see this boat. I bet it can't compare to the dinghy, but it might be a decent vibe. Here we go. What do you want? What time is it?
There's socks on the boat, dude.
Call me whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late to the party.
You're late. Let's go. Socks. Ridiculous, bro. Gonna see you, brother.
Yeah, pack the cooler.
Yeah, dude. I didn't have time to eat breakfast. I didn't have time to even wake up. I just had to go boating today.
Did you bring your fish, your bait?
I went fishing one time in my life, and I live in the fishing capital of the world, New Jersey. And I went one time, and I didn't have very much fun. But maybe Jamie can change my outlook on fishing.
I can't change now then. That's why it's called fishing and not catching.
Wow. So many birds.
Stressful.
If you know anything about fishing, and I do, you're gonna want to find some birds.
We go slower or no? It isn't. Go right more, a little bit right. We want our line to go straight under the...
I learned a lot about fishing today. Fishing is basically chasing around birds all day.
One thing I never knew about fishing is that you actually just go birding the whole time.
The captain tells you stories about the biggest fish he's ever seen, how he reeled it in for 9 hours, but eventually lost it. The fish gets bigger every sentence. Your one friend eats every single last thing in the cooler. Someone gets seasick. Someone gets sea-psyched. You chase more birds, and then eventually, around the 8 or 9 hour mark, you lose it.
The open sea! We did it again, boys! You can't miss with this guy in your team! You can't miss with this guy in your team right here! Captain Ahab!
I don't see no fish down there, Ben. Where are the fish?
Where's the goddamn tunas?
This is a good vlog already.
We should have stayed in New York!
I heard the Hudson County's got a Hudson Canyon.
I could be sea-psyched, seasick, or ready to fish. I got them all covered. Find the birds. Almost made it to shore. Turned around, cooked it. 13 miles. Now we're further out than we've ever been. It's almost like the Bermuda Triangle out here. I was so close! No! No! Look at these birds! Fish on! Stay straight, we're on! Fish on! Music off! 10-foot dreams! Huge fish! Here, Mac!
I need you to do that. All right, I'm putting a glove on.
Chance that I could beat a fish like that. All right, they're wrapping up the boat. That was a legit 12-hour day out on the boat. Thank you for the stoke. See you then for the dream. Alright, good morning, Nub Nation. If you can't tell, I am exhausted. This is our last day here in Hawaii. We actually have to leave here at noon, but I am beat. 8 straight days of action. Big wave rafting, 15-hour fishing trip, multiple waves at pipe, multiple waves at off the wall. I broke my toe at Keiki shore break. I'm sunburnt. My whole body feels bruised, but it was one of the best weeks of my life. All right, let's go see what's going on over here. The discussion is always, I wonder how it's gonna be like tomorrow. You think it's gonna get small, the swell's dropping. But every day I wake up, the waves are just still huge. So they're running the bodyboard event out here today. So I believe, by the way, shout out to all the bodyboarders down there, because every time I walk down there I meet a couple new people and they're all so nice and epic. And they're out there charging. But we are gonna figure out a way that we can catch a couple waves on our last day here in Hawaii. And thank God for nuke juice. I'm feeling a little bit more awake and alive this morning for the dream. Incoming footage. Okay, we've been watching it. Definitely bombing. Surf report says 6 to 10 feet, and that's pretty big. So I'm gonna go see if I can find a couple waves off the wall. Today I'm gonna be riding the Fibo, and I'm hoping, look at that fiberglass beauty. And I'm hoping the dream comes my way. Most people wouldn't be too stoked about this tail, but doesn't really affect going straight. That's my favorite part about the board right there. Full-blown dreamers. So, session's on. Right, Mac.
Early morning session. Ben's about to get the wave of the trip.
It's like 2 p.m. at home, dude.
7 in the morning here. Mike?
Yeah, Mike. All right, dream is commencing before our eyes. Before our eyes. Wish me luck.
This guy, leash snapped. I don't know where his board went. He looks pretty tired. How you feeling after that one, champ?
I just almost died. Swear to God on my life. I was stuck in that rip. I couldn't move. Getting hammered, spun 15 waves in a row. Dude, if you broke your board at big off the wall and lost it like that, or broke your leash, I just almost drowned. I put my hand up at the end when I was about to black out.
I saw you waving.
No one saw me.
I saw, but I couldn't do much.
I could have easily drowned right there. That was the gnarliest situation I've ever been in, ever. Woo!
Where's your board?
I saw someone get it. Look at this. That's all it takes right there.
This guy,
Dude,
2 pieces.
I hope you know, I thought I was gone. And I was going, dude, last day I just drowned at like head high pipe. I can't believe it. I'm so happy I survived that.
Dude, that was heavy. I was filming from the drone and the camera. Like, I had 6 angles on you.
It's so crazy because I'm right there. I'm right there. And I can't move.
Well, you took the biggest set of the day and the most waves in a set on the head.
On the head. Yo, isn't that weird? Because if it was now, it would be fine. I would have swam right in.
It's like flat. Look at that one. Oh.
See, in my head, I wasn't like, oh, if I make it through this set, I'll be fine. I was just like, I'm dead. But I didn't let the panic overtake. I held it together. I made it to the beach. That's what counts. Heavy way to end the Hawaii trip. Woo! That was for the nightmare right there.
You got a couple sick waves though.
I'm gonna sleep on the plane for like hours. Okay. Here's my leash. Snapped right at the end here. And that's a perfect example why this spot's so dangerous. You look out front, you're like, whoa, it looks super fun. A couple feet overhead, perfect blue water. People are coming out of barrels, no problem. Full dream session. I actually was working on a dream session out there. I was getting a couple. And then, literally, if I fell at any other time, I feel like I would have been totally fine. Popped right up, swam in. I fell during like a 20 wave set, big waves, and they all landed right on my head. And then once it hit, I'd go underwater, get spun out of control, and then I'd come up, gasping for air, and I'd be getting pulled back into the next wave. That happened about 15, 20 times. And I finally came in and I was like, putting my hand up because I was about to pass out. I was fading from being out of breath. But that's how fast it can happen. That's how fast something can go bad. So I'm really happy I made it in. Finally got to the sandbar in there, stood up, and I was just like, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Imagine that. Last day vibes. Heavy. Whew. Stoked I made it.
Getting kicked out. I don't know what I did wrong, but Jamie's pretty pissed at me, so better get my things and leave. I'm pretty upset. I wanted to film for my winner.
Okay. That's that. It happened, it went down, and it's over. Jamie Obrien kicked me out. Alright, getting the boards together, getting ready to pack up and leave. I am shook. Pretty much the most shook I've ever been in my life, honestly. I keep flashing back in my head to like being caught inside there. And it's nuts because today is 6 to 10 plus is what the internet says. So that means like pretty much double overhead waves. Like you're standing and then like one more of you could stand on top of that. And then maybe a couple bigger sets. But the situation I was in is very, very serious. And I've been out the past 2 days before this in big surf. And I was surfing the same break, and that could have happened to me. I took a right 2 nights ago. Could have happened to me. So I'm gonna get Jamie's opinion on the situation because he was already telling me that spot's gnarly. But yeah, I am just very grateful and thankful to be here right now, and the fact that I actually made it in. And it's relatively a small day. You wouldn't look out there and see a life-threatening surf, which is what's really crazy about pipeline. That's how dangerous it really is. The dangers are real. And I feel like I'm very, very humble. I don't take a lot of waves. You know, I'm not aggressive at all out there. And I usually take insiders, waves that, you know, nobody else really wants, but that's the reality. It's that dangerous. It can happen to anybody. And that's why this is the most dangerous wave in the world. Let's go find him. Here's my coach. He's gonna give us a breakdown of why I almost drowned today. Why did I almost drown today?
All right, so no, it was funny. Well, it's not funny, right? Because like that's actually called like the recycle zone. So when I was talking to you earlier, you're like almost drowned off the wall, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like I'm like, but there's this one spot off the wall that's in between back door and off the wall, and you go, that's exactly the spot. so what happens is it like recycles. I don't know why. It just like the current sucking out is as much as the current pulling back in, and you end up like stuck in this like little sweet spot for like as long as you want to be stuck there for. You can't get in and you can't get out, and you're just taking waves on the head.
And I was saying that thank God it happened today when it was like 8 foot, because if it happened last night or the night before, 100% I would have gone down heavy.
Well, I think you need to come to Hawaii a little more prepared. This guy shows up with soft tops, no float suit, no nothing, just ready to go. But I mean, that's definitely a really dangerous spot. And all of us like surf here every day know about that spot, so I wasn't surprised when you told me that you almost drowned. And then we identified exactly the same spot that probably every single one of us that surf out here almost die in that same little area. It's crazy.
It was crazy. I'm getting a thicker leash, and that's that. Thanks, Jamie.
No worries, buddy.
Thanks for kicking us out.
Well, you gotta do it sometime, right? It's been like a week and you gotta get out of here. This guy ate like 5,000 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, made like 5 million crumbs, and brought about 10 pounds of sand into my house. I'm over it. Get out of here. That's alright.
Thank you, Jamie.
Bye guys. Have a good trip. See you next fall.
All right. Thank you, Jamie O'Brien and Tina. Thank you, Hawaii. Got some bombs. First time ever big wave rafting. Got some decent waves out front here at Pipe and Back Door. Went out on a big swell. Almost drowned this morning. And the dream was had. We're out of here. Exhausted. Phew.
Is that mine? Got the right one?
All right, Nub Nation, thank you so much for another epic video. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, don't forget you can like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. We are headed to Puerto Rico. I'm actually in Puerto Rico right now, but we're headed to Puerto Rico for the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip to Hawaii. Heavy claims. We are back on the East Coast. I want to give a huge shout out to Jamie. Thank you for an epic week. It was an amazing time. One of the best Hawaii trips of my life. We got to surf big waves. Got some barrels. It's always fun to visit Jamie. He just makes it epic. We got waves coming up. We got dreams coming up. Everything's coming up. Thank you guys for always supporting what I do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I am grateful to the Nub Nation for all the love and support. I hope you guys are stoked, and I'll see you guys at the beach for the dream.